What's going
Hey,
on?
everybody. Today is a wonderful Monday. Monday Madness. That's what it is. Money Monday Madness. That was hard to say. We taking over. My
Yeah.
five family in here. He he's tied up somewhere, so he won't be able to make it. So, what's going on, badass? Invisible hands. Really, sir? How's everybody doing?
Hello.
Everybody's everybody's doing great. Can't complain, right? Howard J.
Hey,
What's
Howard.
going on? How you and the ladies doing? Biggs.
Hey, Biggs.
How are you? If you guys are just coming in, you notice that my five family's not here. I'm taking over his show. Hey Maurice, how are you? I got him tied up in the basement, in the backyard. So you guys don't worry, he's safe. He's safe, Howard J. I know how you are about my backyard. He's safe. He's just tied up. Don't you worry.
I feel like somebody's gonna put tied up on the ground.
Roger,
Hey,
real
Roger.
deal. How are
My
you?
love to the Dillo.
I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. We see is sunshine. How are you, beautiful? So, how was everybody's weekend? Monique, I thought I had you tied up in the backyard. What are you doing?
What up, y'all? What's
I
poppin'?
guess I didn't do a good job.
This is that Canadian Mo. What
Yeah.
up, Canadian Mo? What is popping? I'm trying to, I'm gonna get in here somehow, some way. They
Huh.
blocked me out my own joint.
Right, see your sunshine. Look who broke out of their ties. Not the backyard over there. Whatever did he do? He can't be that. Same OG. How you do?
What's popping, everybody? What the word be? Maurice Evans, what's popping?
Monique, I still love the fact you call him Billy Santos. I love it. It cracks me up every single time.
I was supposed to be tied up.
Yes.
Oh,
In the backyard. Harry J said he couldn't be that bad. Walt E, welcome, welcome.
could it be? Could it be? Yo, Me, what's popping?
Listen,
Yeah, man. I hope y'all had a great. Y'all made it
sit
through.
down.
Yeah, it's Monday, man. Y'all made it through.
We did.
Survived the weekend.
It this weekend felt long. Oh, this weekend felt long.
It was eventful.
You want to share it today or Wednesday?
Fam. Share what?
Our eventful weekend.
Oh, I don't
Let me
know.
tell you guys, I'm exhausted. I'm
Well,
exhausted. I didn't sleep well last
well,
night.
well, well. We'll be all right. Yeah, we all.
Listen, I'm trying to be lazy.
Fat guy with guns.
Hey,
What it is,
Zach.
big homie?
Zach's my dude. Girl, I'm
Man,
going to have to tie up that crazy garden gnome and came backwards.
damn. Mm-mm-mm. Hey, shout out to
Monique, are you at the meetup? Monique said I'll go to the meetup, but I'm still staying in a hotel. I'm not.
That's what I was just about to say. Shout out to Vision Preparedness and his uh camping weekend.
Yes.
They had a big meetup. A lot of people showed up. That was out in Ohio.
Yes.
If you had a good time out there, man, and shout out to y'all.
I wish I would have made it. I did. It was just too close. It was just too close to what's coming up.
Yeah, it's tough, because this time of year, man, people get done with the uh, what do you call it, cabin fever, and they get that cabin fever, and they want to get out and do shit. You know what I'm saying? Tech money. What up, Philly? What's popping? So they want to get out and do shit. So it'd be a meetup after a meetup after a meetup after a meetup. So I dig it for people who, can't find the time, the finances, the will to get out and get to every one of them. I understand. Believe me.
Yeah.
Believe me. But
I mean,
so
I guess all the work that you and Zach and RGG is putting in it's hard for you three to do anything right now, honestly,
Yeah, but you know
So,
what? Next year, part of the work to get this event to be as spectacular as we need is getting out to other events, learning from other events, sharing the experience and all that. So next year, we trying to get out and hit all these events. You know what I'm saying? That's necessary. Super necessary. But um speaking of which,
mhm.
might as well go ahead and pay the bills. So if I can remove the rock that you've been living under, I will. And tell
Right.
y'all about a regular meetup, Arm 3, third year in a row.
Mhm.
We are going to start off with a subtle, it don't seem to be so subtle no more, but we're going to start off with a informal meet and greet on Thursday evening, which is also Alex's birthday. So he'll be hanging out. And
Taking
after that,
pictures.
yeah.
He'll be hanging out, taking
Yeah.
pictures.
2 Hour for Life. Keep that in mind because I'll come back to that. Javon's, what up? So we'll be starting off with a easy meet and greet on Thursday night, Alex's birthday celebration. We're gonna go hang out and do something crazy. Then Friday morning, the women's conference, which I just got off the phone with the young ladies that are organizing it, and they got some great ideas and some dope things happening. And then
Nice.
Friday evening or afternoon to evening, we'll be doing the official meet and greet, which is the crazy, wild part of the whole adventure. And then that is going to trickle into Saturday morning, where we are going to hit the range hard and heavy, show up and show out, have that range day, a regular meetup. That is the official or regular meetup. And then we're going to come back, eat some food, and prepare ourselves for the RGAs, better known as the regular Gun Tuber Awards, which this year's theme is the sneaker ball. So you get fresh up top and you get as funky as you want to do on the low side. And
what?
On the low side.
Funky on a wait,
Yeah, get
funky.
some dope ass sneakers. Get
The
some
way
fly.
you
Get
said it,
funky
I'm
fly. I'm
thinking-
older than you, so funky means a good thing to me. You know.
Funky to me mean like you need a wash.
No, funky mean that funky
You was
fresh.
like funky on the bottom.
You gotta get funky fresh. That's
what
you
you
understand?
gotta
Look,
say it
look. Watch
You gotta
this.
do that
Watch this.
eagle
Before you get fresh, you gotta get funky fresh. If you don't clap before it, you ain't fresh. Funky fresh. So you gotta get right. Either way, that evening after the RGAs is done, we'll be enjoying Dolo Blues hitting the stage, tearing shit up. We'll enjoy Twister hitting the stage, tearing shit up, and then we're gonna be wrestled up for the after party, and we're just gonna rock out all night long, all night long. Ramsey J, I don't want to see you walking up to the back to the room, man. All night long, baby. Fuck it, fresh. We gonna be on it like a honey. Coy, what's popping?
Don't do that no more.
What is
You're
the
showing,
word?
You're showing our age.
Like, man, everybody in here older than me.
Showing our age.
Everybody in here older than me now. Come on now, girl. Come on, girl.
Oh, I hate the way my eyes look today.
Uh-oh. You look like you got like just an afro. You gotta like let a little bit of dreadlock show. Because Billy White's look a little rough.
I do look rough today. I'm sorry, guys.
That's all right.
I was gonna wrap my hair back up, but
man, if Lima Bean would come, that would be funny. That would be funny. That's my boy. That's my boy.
Monique, yeah, I love you.
So we're gonna have some excitement. It's gonna be fun. Y'all know how it goes. It's gonna be crazy. We got a lot of things. You know, the last couple weeks is for us. It's a lot of go time and it's a lot of connecting the dots. And believe me, this shit ain't easy.
Nope.
It ain't easy at all.
Nope. I know they get tired of me calling. I'm going to put this out there, guys. I harass them. I call and I have my list of things that I know that they need to focus on. And I say, hey, Zach, send me an email of the itinerary again.
Too Rich, what up?
Billy, did you guys do this, and this? Hey, did we do this, and this? We're working on it. We're working. Yes, we did get this done, Erica.
Yeah. That's it. So either way, man, it gets go
Armel,
time.
I am the event planner. I am Armel. Don't do that to me.
Damn, we got it. We good. We got it. Either way, this is just the go time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This is when it's a lot of make or break. Honestly, man, I wish y'all knew all the dead ends, all the uh, issues, cancellations, all that shit that we have to deal with. Make immediate phone calls or emergency phone calls to do something or whatever. Yo, it fucking. But there's only one reason we do it. It's because our community is the most supportive community around, and I wouldn't not do it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Shotgun ammo, bird. I think it's bird shot.
Yeah.
If I'm right, I think it's bird shot. You might be able to shoot slugs into the berm, no like steel or no targets or whatever. I think it's bird shot, but
Ramsey J, that's a good one.
Yeah,
I put that on my list.
Yeah, there you go. She's always ready.
Ramsey,
Joseph Harris,
wait,
what up, my
hold
brother?
on, I'm still addressing Ramsey J.
Yep.
Ramsey J, I do have your box, so
it'll be at the meetup. Yes,
it will be at the meetup.
It will be at the. I asked you yesterday.
I have your name on it.
I said, babe, where you put Ramsey J shit?
I said,
it says right there.
I got it. I'm ready. I know we're a week away, but I have to start packing for that weekend. So I have my house is set up a certain way.
Good.
But
deal.
Ramsey J, I got you.
Good deal. But yeah, man, we swinging strong, man. We in it. We are in it. But either way, we could talk about that all night. And I don't mind if we do. But generally, I want to get into the topic at hand. Rodney Brady, what up, brethren? So listen, as it is, you know how we get down. We always put the link out there for anybody to share their opinion, their knowledge. This topic is such a fucking wavy situation. And I know that many people might have been speaking about this in lives or some type of forum or whatever, but we are now at the 5th. Am I right? Today's the 5th?
Yes.
So nearly a week into this full-on brace ban. No more free stamps. No more, just generally no more immunity. You're on one side or the other. But recently, something did happen, which happened, if I'm right, on the 30th or the 31st, where an injunction was passed down from to GOA and its members. Just prior to that, probably 4 or 5 days prior to that, there was another 5th District injunction passed for firearms coalition. And I was so in a fucking blur in what coverage was there for these people. Real deal, close your ears. So I signed up to be a member of the GOA, and I felt $25 was sensible enough for me to be able to go put my brace back on and shoot my firearm. Take your time. And I think a lot of people should, have looked into it. Now, as I did it, I still wasn't sure. I still was like, fuck, I don't even know if I'm just giving my money away. Now, I know it's a good cause for some people, but I wasn't sure if I was going to be covered, because in the first injunction, there was a possibility that it was just 5th District residents in Texas. And there was also a possibility that it was just people that were already members prior to the injunction being filed, or the case being filed. And I had no fucking clue. So Ramsey, that's super, super important. That's why I'm like, fuck. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop this link. And anybody who's familiar now, I'm gonna read exactly what is on GOA's website and see if y'all can get an understanding for it just the way that I see it. Now, there's many other so Gun Owners of America is GOA. So for many others that might not know, I'm in the same boat. Like I did it, but I don't know if I'm covered. But as far as I feel, boy, man, y'all motherfuckers is
I'm waiting for the next. I'm gonna just let everybody know I will not be walking away from this conversation. I made my drink strong for this conversation.
First of all right, real deal. Let me settle something real quick. I answered your call and you hung up, and I couldn't call you right back. I just want to let you know that we're still friends. Okay, so whatever happens beyond this point, okay, I love you, man.
I love you too.
Yeah.
Wait, before we go any farther, let's respect each other's opinions.
Jada Budget Gun Buy, what up? Guns Don't Argue, Roadblock, what's popping? Oh, shit. Much people just playing. Gina, what's up, Gina?
Up here, I'm
Virginia Bushcrafter. No, it's not that. It's not.
Oh, here goes 2L in LA. Oh,
you're so what it is.
Hey,
yeah,
so can I make a suggestion?
Go ahead.
It's your show. You do what you want. But I got for everybody popping up and we're gonna give our opinions and stuff. Can we say where we got our information from? Because
yes.
I believe that matters.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm not no.
You know what I'm saying? I got this information from so and so because there's a lot of true information out there, and there's a lot of people out there just throwing shit to the wall because they want people to click on their videos.
Mm-hmm. Hey, fam.
Yep.
I got you there twice. Can you see yourself and hear yourself and all?
Not no more, can't.
There it goes. All right, we good. So, all right. So, real deal.
Yeah.
As I read, and I asked Erica to read it over for me again today. As I've read, this is as of June 1st, and this is on GOA's website.
Yeah, on their website.
Yeah. This is on their website, and it says, great news. Last night, GOA successfully secured a preliminary injunction from a federal judge against Biden's pistol ban that applies to all members of Gun Owners of America.
Yeah.
That's why I felt like I could stop. I felt like I'm fucking covered. Now, they're not lawyers. They're not truth tellers. They could be making it sound good for their members. I don't know, but I feel like that's enough for me to go off of to put my fucking brace back on and go get moving.
Well, it's a great thing to say if you want people to join your organization. So that's a good recruiting line. Now, I'll say this. So the judge put out it's a temporary restraint. It's not permanent. Mm-hmm. They go to court here at the end of the month. To start arguing the point. So this is a temporary thing. The fuzzy where it gets gray is where it get gray is what they say you can join now and you're covered. See, that's not a lie, and that's not a truth either, because that's a gray area. They don't know that for a fact.
It froze up.
Yeah.
Billy. Yeah, Billy, there you go. Now you're back now, Billy. Y'all froze.
Yeah.
We didn't know what you were saying.
We should be good.
What were you were saying?
So it sounded like you wanted to say something when I was like you wanted to.
No, I was telling Zach hold me down because I was going to switch internets so I could.
Okay.
So that's a gray area. That's a great slogan to get people to join your organization. I'll tell you this. And this is why I like this group so far. I called Second Amendment Organization, SAF. And I talked to that guy for 40 minutes, and we talked about everything because I like going to I like to research stuff, and I like to go right to the source. And I said, you guys got an injunction on this. I said, if I join today, am I covered? And he said, well, I'll read you what our head lawyer said. And the head lawyer said, you may be and you may not be. And we won't say you are because we won't know what the judge truly said until we go to court. See, I can respect that because that's an organization that's telling me you may be covered or you may not be. Unlike these other organizations, you join today and you're covered.
Mm-hmm.
But let's just say you are. Let me just throw this out here because this is a what if, and I always complain about what ifs, but I'm gonna throw a what if out there. So say you join the GOA, right? You throw your pistol brace on your pistol, right? You go to the gun range, the ATF shows up, right? Do you think the ATF agent will come up to you and say, let me see your paperwork? And you're going to say, I joined the GOA. Do you think he's going to give a flying hoot that you joined the GOA?
Well, so let me address that. So let me start by saying I've been a member of FPC for a while. So, and despite that, I still join GOA. I still join the Second Amendment Foundation because I want to try to cover all bases. All in cost to join all three, I think it's like $70. Mm-hmm. So it's relatively insignificant. Now, that said, I think to answer your question, real deal is people can arrest you for anything.
That's right.
They can say you did anything and arrest you for anything. So you have, if I am going to the range and I do have a brace pistol, I'm going to have copies of my paperwork for GOA, FPC, and Second Amendment Foundation with me. That in and of itself, even if I am fully covered, that will not necessarily stop them from confiscating my firearm and arresting me. All it does is it gives me some legal grounds for an attorney to make a case for.
To make an argument in court.
Yes. And so I'd say this, if you are, and it looks like very few people as a percentage of the people who own pistol braces registered them. I think the number out there floating right now is 255,000 out of millions and millions and millions.
2.6 out of the population that did it.
Right. So to me, what that's saying is most people have taken the stance that they are not going to comply. They either are not going to comply or they're going to remove the brace off the pistol. And so if your stance is non-compliance, then spending $70 to join and possibly get some legal relief, to me, makes a lot of common sense.
Yeah.
I agree.
Regardless of what these foundations stand for in the entirety of their fights, that fight is for me and it's worth $25, $30.
Well, $30 was a great deal just in case.
I'll give it for a week.
I agree with you, but I'm gonna disagree with you. So there's more organizations out there. Like it only costs $15 to join the Second Amendment Foundation.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what's that? $15, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I think GOA does wonderful stuff in the courtrooms. They fight and they win and they fight for the Second Amendment. I think that's awesome. I think in the courtroom they're an awesome organization. Mm-hmm. I do not like how they fearmonger and try to get people to join their organization. That I disagree with. And when I belong to a group of people, they represent me. And so, if you're going to represent me, you got to be honest in some of your dealings. And
you are so right.
And the way you put information out there, start chaos in our community is not acceptable to me.
Mm-hmm.
I personally feel, I'll be honest with you, between GOA and the Firearms Coalition, right now, I personally feel it's a money grab. Mm-hmm. I really do, because they're playing on people's fears. They really are. They're no different than the NRA. They're a smaller group, but they're much more vocal in how they approach it and when they approach it.
Rob,
they're very vocal. They go hard body when they approach it.
I agree with you, Rob. Here's the difference between them and the NRA. And look, these other groups are for the most part legal organizations, where the NRA is more of a lobbyist.
Yep.
And I'm not saying that there isn't a need for lobbyists. The problem with lobbyists is it's very hard to see tangibly what they accomplish. At least with the FPCs of the world, the GOAs of the world, the Second Amendment foundations of the world, I see the court cases.
No, you're correct.
The fight for it.
I just want to say something real quick. We are all grown men, right?
Yep.
All right. I don't want anybody to bitch up when I bring this next brother on the screen.
Never that. Come on, son.
What up?
Muscles than everybody. Come on.
What up?
Hey, my good friend Roblox. I hope the family's doing well.
It's good to see y'all, man. Well, here y'all.
What's up, family?
How y'all doing, man? Love y'all. Love y'all.
Good.
Hey, we less than what we about 2 weeks away. I just wanted to say that real quick. It's about to go down in a couple weeks.
Roblox, we gotta start doing our push-ups.
Man, shit, I just left the gym. Man. Come on now. Y'all need to catch up, mustard. That's all I'm saying.
Roblox, can I get you anything? You need anything?
Nah. I don't need nothing right now, man. You know, I just came in here to just love the conversation, and I just wanted to touch on it real quick. Basically, what I wanted to say, GOA and Firearms Policy Coalition never said that you are covered. They never said that at all.
No, Firearms
So, what's up, man? How you doing? You all right?
Yeah, because
I'm good, sir.
I looked at it from the progression of how it started. The first guy that I saw talk about this was Mr. Guns and Gear. Mr. Guns and Gear talked about it after the whole Firearms Policy Coalition when that ruling came down. He basically, his thing was he consulted a Second Amendment attorney about the whole, if you join now, will you be covered? The interpretation that attorney he talked to was like, yes, if you join then, after they did the ruling, you will be covered. Now,
what's the window?
But the second case that came along was, if you read the language, that's where the gray area really came in for both. Because if you read the language says current. There's a line in the ruling where it says current defendants or members or whatever it says. It actually says current in the second one. Now, when I listened to the Washington gun lawyer, the guy up in Washington State, the third ruling supposedly helped clarify the first two. Because at first, when he came out, he wouldn't say that you were covered. But this last video he did, he said you were covered.
You sure about that? Because that's where the waters are muddy. The waters are very muddied, and there's no clarity.
I'm just telling you where I got the
respect. Respect.
And then the second understanding, and then the third part of it after the third ruling is where the way he was explaining it is what brought clarification to the other two, which is why he started then saying, "Okay, you were covered."
Exactly. That's a trend. That was a trend for most of the legal 2A channels. Four Boxes Diner was the same way when the FPC first came out. He would not say that everybody is covered, despite the fact that FPC's lawyers were saying that everybody was. But when the subsequent GOA case came out, and then the one after that, even Four Boxes Diner conceded that by the looks of it, all members are covered.
That's what they said on their website. Like I said, I figure I start off by reading that shit, and it's plain and clear that all members are covered, and that's what's on their
same
website.
with FPC.
So you're saying that?
But excuse me, Rodney. But they're saying this now, right? On the information that they have, they're reading it, and they're saying, by the way, I understand the law. This is what I believe the judge said. Now, at the end of the month, the judge is going to say, "This is what I said," and they may be correct, and they may be wrong. The judge may say, "I meant people who joined these groups before the lawsuit," or he may say, "I meant people who joined these groups after."
Well,
and that's why I believe that they didn't. That's why I believe that they didn't say you're covered or you're not, because they will be legally Like they don't want any ramifications if they said that. They said now if you can join, if you want to join, you can. You may be covered.
That's
You
what
may
they-
be covered.
What DOA does is
Basically,
pay their YouTubers to come out and say that stuff, so they don't have to say it.
No. Hold on. Let me say this really quickly, and just for point of clarification. On I think June the 1st, I received an email directly to me from Firearms Policy Coalition saying, as of this date, you are a member of Firearms Policy Coalition, and you are covered by the injunction. So the organization itself came out directly and provided that.
In
But
that,
what-
in
but
that
what
report,
they
they would
did-
have to honor it.
Joe just said that. He
Firearms
said
would have to honor it, but
what they did
So that-
was
will the
So-
court honor it?
it backdated memberships. They
Exactly.
actually came out
They're
and
the
said
only ones that backdate members.
from a
If
certain
you donated $20 3 years ago, you say, guess what? You're a member now.
right.
But see, my thing is I don't understand real deal why you got such a bug up your butt about some of these groups. Like, okay, Gun Owners Association, like I can see the NRA because everybody got an issue with the NRA, but Gun Owners Association, they be out there. They be in the streets. They be doing their thing. And
Well,
how a lot of them get funding is from membership. So yeah, I don't see that they're fear mongering. This is a fear. This is war that we in right now. They're literally trying to come for our guns. So why? So it's not fear mongering. This is
Yes.
actually something that's happening.
So
This is actually something that's happening. Now, fear mongering is I'm trying to scare you into a place of
Money.
no, not even that. Like I'm just trying to scare you of something, a boogeyman. But this
I have
is
the
something that's
perfect
really
example.
happening.
I have the perfect example with the GOA that was a huge fear mongering.
Hold on. What real deal?
You know
No,
what
no,
I said.
what's
You know what I
no,
said.
no,
Let's
no,
not even go there.
Don't do
You
it.
know what I said.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
You know what I said.
I'm trying to figure out what a mongoloid is.
I didn't say
Retard.
mongoloid.
Reread. Come on, son.
You know what I'm saying. Let's go.
You're allowed to say certain things.
Let's go back to SHOT Show. Let's go to the video that went viral with Guns and Gadget and the highly intelligent lawyer from GOA. And he caught the ATF in this little loophole because he was smarter than Now let me finish. And he said that if you filled out any paperwork and sent it to the ATF, that it was going to be a trap and they were going to deny you and they were going to come and arrest you because you gave them your address, your fingerprints, and pictures of your gun. Now you're telling me that let me finish. Now you're telling me that lawyer didn't understand that in 1968 they passed the Gun Act law that any information you give the government they can't turn around and use against you in the court of law. So you're telling me that he didn't know that highly intelligent lawyer didn't know the law, and so he left that part out. And what was that video about? That video was about to get people to panic and join the GOA. And that's the crap I have a problem with. We're in the same camp, so don't give me fake information. The truth is worse. The truth is bad enough. You don't have to give me.
All right, so you literally okay. So they told you the ATF, which is the government that you say you don't trust all the time, but then you trusted them to give you a tax stamp that's not a tax stamp because you really don't get a tax stamp because it was free, but it's not a tax stamp. But you think it's a tax stamp because they told you it was a tax stamp, but it's not a tax stamp. It's literally.
We're not talking about the government. We're talking about people on our own.
No, we are talking about the government.
Let me address
people off on these weird
roadblock. Let me address Real Deal's point directly. Real Deal, I know exactly the instance that you're talking about, and I would say this. Should they have vetted that information more carefully? Yes. Part of the problem was this was information that they got directly from the ATF. They questioned the ATF about this specific process. The ATF didn't know what they were talking about. And then in their rush to get the information out to the people, they spoke too soon. I'm going to put that in the category of an honest mistake. and I'm not saying that these organizations don't put out advertising that is directly designed to want to make people feel a sense of urgency that they need to try to support these organizations. I am personally not mad at that because I am intelligent enough to know what they're doing, but I also see the work that they do for everybody on the front lines. At least their work is self-evident. And so I understand your point. It just doesn't anger me the way it seems to anger you, I guess.
I think
Hold on.
Hold on 1 second, yo.
big.
Sorry, Big.
Wow.
How are you?
Well, what's good, everybody? I just want the pop, man. Before y'all go finish going back and forth, right? So I joined the FPC, right? They got my $30. I felt comfortable getting my $30, right? So on a local level, right? I'm in Maryland. I called 3 Rangers, right? One had no clue of like the whole thing of what was going on with the FPC or GOA and so on and so forth. All right, cool. And it's like, fine. I went to my normal range and they told me, they was like, okay, cool, no worries. But if ATF is in here, cool. You know what I mean? You just had to deal with it. And somebody spoke on it earlier, like, okay, as long as you got your documentation, but you also, if they're gonna lock you up, they're gonna lock you up. Then I saw, the third range, and they was like, we know what's going on, but don't bring no ERPs in here with a brace on there. So, you know what I mean? I understand the conversation back and forth in regards to, it's on a federal level and so on and so forth. But when it comes down to the state and you go into the range, like, how do you feel comfortable, even if you joined the FPC or the GOA, is y'all still going to go through with it? Or have anyone else reached out to their local rangers to see, the process, basically?
I'm not taking mine. I'm not bringing mine to the. I literally don't have to. I got 14 inches. I got 16 inches. I got all kind of stuff. I don't have to bring that. What literally I'm doing is I'm waiting and see. I'm just going to wait and see what happens. But see, the thing is that what I wasn't going to do was comply. That was just not an option for me, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not worried about somebody kicking in my door. I'm not worried about anybody doing that. All I'm saying is that the forced compliance stuff is something that wasn't on the table for me. And now just keep the stuff in your safe. Just don't bring it out until the injunction is heard, until everything is pushed through. And then if they say, if the judge upholds what the ATF said, then get a tax stamp. Then get a tax stamp. But right now, no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
If that's what you want to do, or take your brace off. I mean, simple as that.
Yeah, I mean, but I just didn't want to
Question.
jump out there and, you know what I mean, like put myself in a jammed up situation.
Yeah, I feel you. Hell yeah.
Pose that against, you see what I'm saying, anybody else, since, you know what I mean, the law is, you know what I mean, is what it is now. Since June 1st, has anybody who has joined the FPC went to the range on the strength of, all right, I got this, you know what I mean, I got the email. So, you know what I mean, stop at the range. Anybody in the chat or anybody on the panel right now?
I can't hear you. Roblox has
Yeah. I haven't done it. I haven't done it yet.
I haven't. I'm not.
I have a question for Billy. Billy.
Listen, because these organizations say you can use these pistol, well, they're not saying it, but basically what they're saying, if you join these organizations, you can use your pistol brakes. I'm not taking that chance because the ATF agent doesn't care that I belong to the FPC.
So can we bring pistol braces to the RGAs?
Don't do that, Rodney.
I wouldn't do that.
Don't do that.
I'm
not saying don't bring it. I'm saying don't ask us.
Yeah.
Respect. Hey. I respect. Listen.
I'm saying don't bring it. I'm saying don't bring it. I just
ain't
don't.
doing it then. I
don't think there's worth. It's not worth any risk. And look, if the ATF is going to move on somebody, I think they're going to move on somebody high profile at a high profile event where they can make an example of somebody, and let's not let that be anybody who's attending the meetup.
And they like making examples. They like making examples of others more. then they
Yes.
do something.
Fact.
So let's
Yes.
not even give them the opportunity.
Listen, I asked just for the people.
Yeah.
I asked.
Yeah.
But
So-
we all know there's going to be some people out there that think because they join these organizations, they can go and use filter braces, and they're going to get jammed up. You got to use
Yeah.
common sense.
Well,
Because
let me ask you guys this though. Recently, Georgia was part of a I don't know, even to call it lawsuit or whatever, but they're not complying with helping the ATF. You guys familiar with this?
yes, a couple of states are doing that.
A lot of states are doing that.
Yeah.
Texas.
What that means, Billy, is that if the ATF, say the ATF arrests you, that police force says you can't put them in our jail because we're not going to help you go to his house and arrest him. We're not doing that, but they still have the power to arrest him.
Look, I think for right now, if you are a member of one of the 3 organizations that we talked about and your position is non-compliant, I think you are much better served being a member than not being a member if your stance is non-compliance anyway. And just practice, common sense and not flaunting your brace pistols online or on social media or at public ranges where it could be problematic. Fortunately, I got 1 or 2 guns that aren't pistol braces, and I'll just shoot those until we get past, until we get some certainty.
Well, what Billy was saying too about the non-compliance, because they've had a couple instances like that already where there have been different sheriffs and different law enforcement agencies that said, hey, told the ATF, federal agents, if you come into my jurisdiction and you try to do this, we'll arrest you. And they have every right to do it.
Yeah, because you got to realize, even as a peace officer,
it depends on how local law chooses to handle it. You do have some sheriffs and police departments that are like, yo, we're not going to comply. We're not going to help you. You're not going to come into my jurisdiction and arrest anybody. You get that.
Yeah, a lot of these sheriff departments, police departments are civilians at the end of the day with their pistols with braces on it, just to fucking say, don't get a badge because they got a badge. You know what I'm saying? So they still want to fight for that, and they're not going to make it easy for the ATF. And a lot of people despise the ATF.
But it has to be the sheriff, Bill. It can't be a police department. The police department has no authority over federal.
Yeah,
The sheriff's the only one that has authority.
Sheriff is the
The elected.
Sheriff is the head.
They're elected
in that county.
Yep.
Hey, Billy.
Hey, Steely.
Hey, I saw your post on Instagram. I'm going on a boat. I'm going on a boat.
Yo, that was bananas.
Hey, but look, fellas, I see y'all next week. I just wanted to pop on and ask my question. Y'all be safe.
Wait, hold on. Can you raise your hand?
My answer to your question is don't leave your gun at home. Don't take that to the gun range. Don't put yourself in that situation, man.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering anyway. Yeah. All right, peace out. I'm hopping in the truck. Y'all be safe.
Peace, man.
All right, big.
Before Real Deal starts talking, welcome everybody that just came in.
Oh, hold on. We got to roll through it.
Virginia Bushcrafter,
Just
Mara
Josh.
Cool. Hurry up before Real Deal starts
Lady
talking.
Smith, all right, cool. Virginia, Kingdom Defense, what up?
Joe
What it is.
Carbon Q.
What it is, young lady. It's good to see you.
Same OG.
OG, Mira, what up?
Kingdom One Defense. Welcome everybody. Okay.
CNT, what up? All right, go ahead, Real Deal. It's all you. Go. You better hurry up before I get roadblocked the mic. No,
All right.
I don't want the mic.
Question.
Men.
So roadblock.
Yo,
This is
hold on, Real Deal. Men, get on your maca root and your ashwagandha extra strength. Trust.
Watch
Men.
your mouth.
Yo, come on. Baby. You got me the other day with the blue velvets, and I don't even want to wear it.
Oh shit.
Maca root. Drink some.
Makes you strong like bull.
Drink some.
Yeah.
Get some.
Oh, shoot.
John Doe, yep, what up?
Oh, Big Zoe.
Big Zoe, Dennis Dixon.
That tiger penis.
Yes.
The tiger penis.
Jay Miles. What up, my brother? From
Still
the
gotta get
same
some
mother.
laughs up. We still gotta get some laughs up.
What's popping? So listen, man. So now now I feel worse because when I started this, we were back in the bedroom talking. I'm like, I think we good, babe. I think we're good. We can go shoot these firearms the way that was intended, and y'all just fucked that all up. Y'all fucked that all the way up.
It boils down to what
It's better to be safe than sorry.
down to what you are willing to do. That's what it boils down to. If you're willing to go, because you can go there and have all the paperwork in the world, and they still arrest your ass.
Yeah, and because I mean, they're gonna say tell it to the judge. They're gonna say tell it to the judge.
You know what you want. It just depends. It depends on how much you're willing to stick your neck out and what you're willing to do.
When you get pulled over for a traffic stop, what's the first thing the police always tell you? We don't argue the ticket here. You
Right.
bring it in front of the judge, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right, and so it's going to be the same. I feel like it's going to be the same thing. It's just not worth the headache.
And a lot of cops
Hey, Roadblock.
they don't know the law.
Yes, sir.
You brush your teeth?
You might want to mute, bro. Mute.
No, I'm washing my hands. I'm washing my hands. I just came from the gym, man. You know, I had to wash my hands before I, my break bread.
Where's Bath and brushing his teeth?
Hit that mute.
Before I break bread.
So
Y'all don't be mad at me because I'm hygienic.
yeah, it's just that we all know now. Thank you. Outside.
Put on your mute.
Yo, we know not
Motorcycle
whose hands
ride.
not to shake when we get to the meetup before something we see the.
Man. So listen, now, all right, real deal.
Yes, sir.
If you were a member of Second Amendment, what is it called? Second Amendment Coalition or something?
Yeah.
Firearms Policy
Second
Coalition.
Amendment Foundation,
Second
SAF.
Amendment Foundation. If you were a member of that,
And I'm going to be. I just haven't done it yet.
and now, all right, so the GOA and the SAF both fell under the same injunction. Would you
Yes.
take your firearm out to a public area, range or something like that, and put the brace back on? You wouldn't trust it no matter what.
No, because I'm not going to give law enforcement any opportunity to put the silver cuffs on me. I'm just not going to do it. It's not. I have other stuff to shoot. Now remember, with all these injunctions, we just won the battle. We have many battles that we haven't won the war. The war won't be finished until it hits the Supreme Court, and that's where it's going. So we just won this battle. We haven't. The war still needs to be fought.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Billy.
Oh no! Is the question is Roadblock flossing his teeth now?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's bugging me out right now. But are there gun ranges in your in everybody's area that's asking for proof that you've registered the pistol braces? Because like around here,
It's none of their business.
Yeah, they can't ask you. They can't ask you.
down here,
It's a business.
like one of my favorite gun range was saying that you can't rock a pistol brace if you don't have proof of paperwork that you've registered it.
I mean, but that's going on in okay. So even before, if you went to a range
Mhm.
and you had a short barrel rifle, they will ask you, and in my town, they will ask you for your tax stamp.
But down here,
They-
they never did that in South Florida, and now you have ranges talking about, oh, I need you to open up your phone and sign into the ATF and show me that you've registered this. And this is one of the better ranges down here.
We ain't never had to do that. That's wild. That's wild.
Because let's
I email,
remember,
and it's crazy.
you're going to private property. When you go to a gun range, somebody owns that. You're going to private property. They have all the right to serve you or deny you service. And so if they feel like you're bringing an illegal firearm onto their property, they can say, we don't want you here today.
But
Take
what
it
do we
home,
do-
come back another day.
What are we to do when we go to, like, let's say a public range run by the
the county?
Yeah,
They have the right to deny you service or not.
which is crazy.
Depends on who I think. See, that's my thing. I don't know how you guys are set up, but I have different places that I can go to. I ain't got to worry about prying eyes. If I want to go shoot, I can go shoot. I've done plenty of things.
No, there's spots out here we can go to, but like
exactly. So that's
South
what I
Florida
do.
is weird, bro. Because people think Florida is so cool, but South Florida,
Florida's weird.
everything is so far.
I'll put this out there. I have my own personal gun range, and when I shoot my strike bog, I shoot it with a sling. It doesn't even have a pistol brace on it. I could have a pistol brace on it. I'm on my own property, but I just don't do it. Pistol braces is just not that important to me. Now,
You scary.
Now the fight, yes.
You scary.
What's scary about it?
I was saying you scared because you're on your own property, man. If I'm on my own property, unless the ATF got a drone flying over the crib.
I'm not worried about the ATF showing up. I'm not. The pistol brace means nothing. It's a piece of plastic. It's a piece of shit.
Oh, see, so that's the same type of people the thinking with people with the bump stock. People had that same.
It's worth fighting, but I'm not. The pistol brace is a piece of shit.
Oh
the
my
fight
God. Okay.
is worth fighting. The fight is worth fighting. I can shoot that tribog just as good with a sling on it, and I can with a pistol brace. The pistol brace is nothing, but I paid some white motherfucker $120 for it. It's a piece of shit. I should be able to put a stock on it if I want to. See, that's the real fight. But everybody wants to worry about these stupid pistol braces. Can I use my pistol brace? Why are you asking if you can use your pistol brace? Why aren't you saying, can I put a stock on this? And why can't I put a stock on it? That's the fight. But everybody's wrapped up in these pistol braces. I need my pistol brace.
But when you bought,
$200 for it.
But when you bought your
on the stock, if I already spent the money on the pistol brace, I'm not going. If I go do a short barrel rifle, I'm not going to change it over to a stock just because. I'm gonna put $200 into this pistol brace.
That's great.
I mean, why am I gonna go throw another stock on it? It's supposed to be $200-$300. No, I'm gonna keep the pistol brace on it. So I'd rather keep the pistol brace on it.
That's awesome. I'm just saying you can put a pistol brace on it. If you want a pistol brace on it, you put a pistol brace on it. I'm saying the real fight is overturning the NFA, but everybody's focused on the pistol brace. And
because that's the fight right now.
And I bought a pistol brace because I said this was the loophole, and I didn't fight the fight. And guess what? I'm paying for it now, ain't I?
I'm not paying for anything.
I'm not paying for
nothing. It is what it is.
Yeah, right.
I'm not paying for anything. I'm chilling. I'm literally chilling. But it wasn't a piece of shit. It wasn't a piece of shit when you bought it. That's all I'm saying.
Let me tell y'all this real quick, if I may. Erica's the one that dropped the link. Have at it, y'all. Enjoy it.
Oh my God.
Here we go.
Brooklyn, what? Brooklyn,
let me answer.
Now
Armel, what's good, fam? Yo, Armel.
What's up?
I'm chilling, fam. What's good with you, kid?
What's good, man?
We just gotta take over the live that we did last year's
worry
award
about,
show, son.
because when the man tell me to do something like they've been telling me for 400 years, Armel gonna do it.
Honesty is strong, though, bro.
I don't say shit when they give me that goddamn check.
He said, "Yes, the boss. Yes, the boss."
Damn right. Damn right.
Tell him about the gun line, bro.
Bananas.
And I will
gun line. That gun line. The gun line.
I don't have no problem. I'm trying not to have problems like that. And just in case it is a star stamp or whatever, I joined the GOA and that thing and FTC. Yeah. And anyway, from what I'm hearing and what I'm reading, they're not enforcing it for another 120 days anyway. See, they had the 120 days registration, and then they had the 120 days enforcement.
That's not what I heard.
Yeah, stay off of Reddit, man.
But like I said, I don't have these problems to worry about. You know what I mean?
You registered them?
Right. And it was other than the post office, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was free.
Hey,
other than the post office,
Armel 252,720. That's his number.
Yo, I can't.
I feel
I gotta be hard asses on some shit that's you know what I mean, that won't cause problems. I'm too black. I'm the wrong complexion to get jammed up, bro.
I dig it.
I mean, Real Deal could go do that shit on the pig farm and all of that, but I ain't got those luxuries.
I'm too pretty to go to jail, man.
Yeah, you could do that. You could do that out in the country on the farm, kicking shit. over at your friend barn and fuck the goats and shit. But I can't do that.
So
what the fuck did I miss?
Yeah, Armel went crazy. So I want to address what me and Roblox was talking about real quick. So Roblox, yes, I bought a pistol brace, and I bought a pistol brace because I wanted the loophole where I didn't have to. I was lazy. I didn't want to. I didn't put in the fight that I needed to fight to get rid of the NFA. And now I preach because the ATF said you can no longer use it, and now my eyes has opened up, and I was saying I was like everybody else. I was happy to get my pistol brace, but the real fight was to overturn the NFA, and that's what I'm saying now. We need to overturn the NFA, and then we can put pistol braces on our pistols, or we can put stocks on it.
Talk about
and we don't need nobody's permission. That's the
nobody. The only way we're going to abolish the NFA, the ATF is with Congress. Other than that, it's not going to happen. You by yourself, real deal, ain't about to make that happen just because you say, "Hey, my job is to abolish the ATF or the NFA." Just you saying that, nothing's going to happen.
I know,
right? Yeah, just job. Like so even us, but you said you. So what I'm saying is, you're individualizing this into saying and trying to justify you sending in my stuff to the ATF. That's basically what you're saying. So, but see, hold on. I'll let you talk. So I'm gonna finish what I'm about to say. Okay. So they literally said they gave y'all a fake tax stamp. That's basically what they gave y'all. I have a tax stamp. I have a copy, and I have an SBR with my my trust engraved on it, all of it. Right? I bought my tax stamp. I got my pistol braces because to move my SBR across state line, you have to notify the ATF and go through all that rigmarole to move your suppressor and your SBR and all that shit. The pistol brace on my AR, my Scorpion, all that. It was a workaround, right?
Absolutely.
I agree with you on that. I agree with you on the workaround, right? But I don't agree that it's a piece of shit. You can't say it's a piece of shit now that they are trying to abolish it, because if they come back and they say, okay, y'all can have them. The ATF messed up. They overreached. They did overreach, and y'all can have them. Are you still gonna say it's a piece of shit?
Absolutely.
Yo, my braces.
That's okay. All right.
I have a question. Roblox. You're saying that the people who registered, Billy, the numbers are 252 or 220?
255. 255 is 0.6%. 0.6%.
People get paperwork?
Yeah. No. You get paperwork, but it's not an actual tax stamp. It's not an actual tax stamp.
Roblox. So
didn't I say that 2 weeks ago?
You think your SBR is more of an SBR than mine is?
Yes, because look, I have an actual thing that says tax stamp. I paid $200. This is a tax stamp. You have something that the ATF said, "Oh, this is free, so y'all can go ahead and register it," but you're basically telling us that you had an illegal firearm in your possession.
No.
Hey man, look. Okay, so real deal, you be the main one on here talking about how the government ain't shit, the government this and the government that, but then you put your faith in the government to be cool with the government. But no, you sending in all that stuff when they told you to. Right. That's basically saying, "Hey, ATF, I trust and believe that you gonna be cool with this information." That's what you're saying.
So the government never knew I owned a gun until I did this. They never knew I had a gun.
Oh, they knew.
Well, exactly.
They knew.
So
they knew.
So if the government knows I have a gun, then what's the big deal about getting that?
So what I'm saying is you're literally telling them during that period, I am complying with their scare tactics, because one way to abolish the ATF and one way to abolish the NFA is non-compliance. Is if everybody, if the 40 million gun owners who have pistol braces say, "You know what, ATF, fuck you. We ain't complying with shit, kiss my ass," period. That's one way. That's how you abolish it. That's how you stand up for your rights. It's saying when they tell you to do something, say, I'm not going to jump. I'm not going to say how high. Basically, I'm going to tell you to kiss my ass and kick grass.
So why'd you ever get, if you're going to tell them to kiss your ass, why'd you ever get a tax stamp?
I got a tax stamp because that was the thing to do back in the day.
Well,
because I wanted because nobody told me to.
See,
Period. Nobody said no.
Nobody said no. You have to pay us $200.
Nobody. I didn't have to do it. I didn't have to do it.
Well, I didn't have to SBR my.
No, you complied with it. All right, man.
No,
all right. We're never going to agree. We're never going to agree on this because I totally 100% disagree with what you're saying. So you disagree with what I'm saying. So, you said, well, I'm not mad. I'm passionate when I talk, but I'm not mad. I'm not mad.
Let me ask you guys this though now.
Welcome in everybody that okay. So welcome everybody that came in.
Mentos, what up? Show me what's going on. Howard J, what it is? Red Pearl, Gangrene, what it is? Grand Life Cuzzo, what it is?
James Wells and my Lady Smith.
Crazy Mechanic Ray, your fish eye with your ugly, funky ass. What it is?
So everybody.
Hey, I hope we don't miss nobody. Let me ask you this though. Now, all right. So now, if the real fight is the NFA, why would we not put? Is it wrong for us to put money behind GOA or the FEC?
No, I mean to put money behind. Well, first of all, I'm gonna start off this way. The NFA and the ATF are not going anywhere. Hope everybody knows that. The NFA is a means for the government to make money, and when there's a revenue stream, they're not going to get rid of it. All they do is make money with it, and they can cause people to get jammed up off of it so they can make you pay attorney fees, all other types of shit. The NFA is not going anywhere. ATF is not going anywhere. The ATF deals with guns, but it deals with alcohol and tobacco too. They do other things too, so they're not going anywhere. I'm going to start off with that. These organizations are good to be a part of because they do fight. And so here's the one thing, because people say you never see anything. The gun lobby is one of the strongest lobbies in this country. That's why when 20 children get killed, nothing happens. 50 children get killed, nothing happens. Those little white children got killed in Sandy Hook, I just knew for a fact that they were going to do something. They didn't do shit. When that happened, I knew nothing is going to happen. Those people got killed there in Tennessee. They made excuses for why they didn't do anything. Nothing is going to happen. So I always start from that point and that standpoint, well, nothing is going to happen. So I'll argue about this a little bit, but not too much, because I understand where Roadblock is coming from. I understand where Real Deal is coming from. Because I've had the long conversations. I've listened to Roadblock and I've listened to Real Deal, and I understand where each of them are coming from in terms of someone making you do something. Because Real Deal stance is the fact that you built an SBR and then went out and bought a tax stamp means someone made you do it. Because if you were going to fight against it anyway, you would have just done it and been like, fuck it, and I'm just going to have it and not worry about it. But then I understand where Roadblock is coming from. Nobody forced me to do it. I wanted to do it. It was a thing to do, so I went ahead and I got it.
Mm-hmm. So and that was the way to do it.
Right. There's a circular argument that goes on there. That's why I won't jump in the middle of that. There's a circular argument that becomes a semantics sort of thing. I won't jump into that argument. But the one thing
really Real Deal stance and Roadblock stance is not very much different than each other. Just a little nuance.
It's nuance. It becomes a circular argument that no one's ever going to win. You basically agree to disagree. You move on, and you keep it moving. I mean, the whole.
That's exactly what I said.
Is that
if you on YouTube, right? If you on YouTube and you trying to build your YouTube shit, you can't be doing it unless you're above board. You know what I mean?
I understand. I understand what you're saying, but people actually, you decide how far it is you want to go. You look at different things. It's just, because when we start getting into these arguments, what ends up happening is we just start having arguments that just basically sound foolish. Somebody new will come along and hear us talking, like, who are these assholes up here just yelling at each other about some shit?
In circles, you spinning.
We end up going in circles. That's what it's about. That's why usually y'all know I jump right into an argument. I don't care. When we start getting circular arguments, I won't say anything because it makes us look silly. That's why I won't say anything. I'll just sit and listen and keep going. Because what ends up happening is either you're gonna comply or you're not gonna comply. If I want to have something and I don't want to get jammed up, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do what I need to do. Because I understand from my standpoint is that they'll arrest me before they'll arrest real deal. Someone will call somebody while I'm standing there on the range and say, "Yo, this guy over here got this thing over here. You need to come get him." You want to know something? Somebody will come and get my ass. So I look at it from that standpoint. It's what are you willing to do and how hard are you willing to fight? Myself, I'm not willing to go to jail over a piece of plastic. They offered me something that was free, so I said, you know something? I'm gonna take these 2 things and I'm gonna go get the free shit for it because I want to. Now, if they decide to change their mind, now understand this. Because I keep people saying, "Oh, it's not a real tax stamp. It's not this. It's an exemption they give you." The ATF can decide tomorrow that your tax stamp don't mean shit. Now you'll say basically, well, no, because Congress passed whatever. That don't mean shit. Right now, the ATF is creating a law, and they're not part of the damn. They're not part of the Congress. They're creating a law, essentially, a rule that's backed by law that can send your ass to jail for 10 years and cost you $100,000.
Yep. Let me tell you how.
It always ends up and boils down to that when they decide to do something, they can change their mind, and whether you got your tax stamp in your bag or whether you got your paperwork that says you have an exemption.
Let me tell you how.
Arguing about it, it just ends up becoming silly.
Let me interject a little bit.
Do what you feel you need to do, and what's gonna make you comfortable. And I'm gonna do what I feel and I need to do to make me comfortable. I happen to live in a place where there's little places I can go off in the cut and do different things, and I can enjoy what it is that I have. So that's what I do. So it ends up boiling down to that because I won't get into a circular argument with any of you guys. I think
let me interject a little bit, Zach.
Right? Go ahead.
The little thing, like when I'm listening to this Bruin decision. If you go back to when the Constitution was ratified, you couldn't really have a firearm unless you was a landowner. If they felt like doing that bullshit, a lot of people be jammed up, and that's way back when, and they could actually literally enforce that shit, or unless you white. You look like real deal or something, you know what I mean? They can literally do that, and that shit the Constitution is hell because it has history. So
in some of the cases out here in California, they cited, now you have to have law that was dated back at the signing of the Constitution, right? So a lot of what they cited were laws that prevented Black people from owning firearms as evidence that the government could regulate who could and could have not held firearms. Now, that hasn't held any weight to date, but we'll see.
Because it's the Civil Rights Act.
You see, I'm looking at the comment that Gang Green said. And Gang Green, I understand what you're saying, but I understand the nature of the beast also. Congress talks out of both sides of their ass all the time.
All the time.
You're putting your faith into a machine that's just basically full of shit. The whole
talker. The definition of politician means talker.
They don't give a shit. If the right person comes along with the right check, a motherfucker will change his mind in a minute. That's the way our government works. Our government is ruled by corporations, not by the people. It's ruled by who has the biggest checkbook, who can write the biggest check and pay the biggest amount of money. So I don't care if 112 Republican congressmen say, "Oh yeah, we're against this" or whatever. Let the right person come along. 120 will change their damn mind and say, "No, we can't do that."
It's happened before.
It just happened.
Those statements just make me like it's like you have some. I have absolutely positively no faith in our government. None. Not a Democrat, Libertarian.
Nope. What up?
Nobody. I believe deep down in my soul that they are all full of shit. They don't care about us. All they care about is keeping their job and winning the next election. That's right. All of them. I mean, from the very progressive guy all the way to swing back over to the very conservative guy. All of them are full of shit.
So let me just state this real quick. Now, this is a serious note, and it's prominent, and it's something that everybody can reflect on. Our government does a lot of crazy, unbelievable shit. I watched a documentary recently that dates back about a year and a half where they put people in cages, literally in cages, crossing the Mexican border. If you guys remember this shit,
Yeah.
in fucking cages, like
Mhm.
shit ass fuck animals.
Yeah.
Government, our government really, really, really does some shit that is unbelievable, and this is not far different.
That's right.
Even the ATF right now is a chicken with its head cut off, and the government has just got it running in circles, giggling and laughing.
Because it's like I like to say, and you'll laugh at me. We don't live in a true republic. We don't even live in a true democracy. We live under an aristocracy.
I've never laughed at that. I actually agree.
Fucking subjects of these people. Even though we don't have kings and queens and dukes and monarchs and all that shit, that's not how we run.
Zach, you're right, because we got certain families and certain groups who control everything.
When we had the little kerfuffle,
I gotta step off real quick, fellas. I'll be back.
When they sent all those people, when all the people went in and stormed the Capitol, when that woman was the Speaker of the House and she got pissed and ordered that there were 20,000 troops come stand around there for weeks just because she was scared, I knew then that this is different. This is some shit that I had never seen in my entire life. We live under an aristocracy.
Oh, how about when they shot the woman in the face for no reason?
Well, no, it's not.
Real deal. If I jump through a window, you jump through a window.
You should have tried to go through the window.
Nah, bro. You would have been shot too, and I would have been shot.
Yeah, motherfucker trying to jump through the window at me, and I got a gun for it. I'm not gonna keep going.
Shot, brother.
You stupid. And that's different. I have my own opinion, but you got shot.
All been shot. Everybody
might have been shot, but we shouldn't be shot.
Nah, bro.
How are you doing?
Somebody real deal. Somebody comes in your window.
If you give me charge over these people, I don't care. I don't like Democrats. I don't like Republicans. I don't like none of them. But if you give me charge over these people, and it is my job to protect their life, and there was a mob coming, and I don't know what the fuck is going on, you come through that door, I'm gonna shoot your ass too. That's my job. You might kill me. You might kill me, and you might kill these people. Because I don't know what you coming there to do. There's a lot of crazy shit going on that day. The woman got killed because her ass should have been at home, not trying to jump through a fucking window with a guy's pointing a Glock at you, say, "Hey, don't come through here. I'm gonna shoot you in your fucking face."
She died for what she believed in, man.
Well, that's she did.
Yeah, but Armel,
It is Armel.
man, we can't jump through windows, bro.
I ain't saying she should. I would shot her ass too. I would have shot her ass too. For real. Yo, if you, like Zach said, if you're in a station and your station and yourself is that threat by a mob, it's like Notorious Big said, somebody got to die.
You shouldn't have
that chance if you wasn't willing to die for it.
That were running around breaking up shit and shitting on stuff and doing stuff. Everybody that went in there knew they were fucking wrong. I don't care. Everybody knew that they were wrong. And you want to know what they did? They accepted that they were gonna. They took it upon themselves to say, "We're gonna accept the consequence." Her consequence just happened to be that she never went home again.
Yep, that's right.
So I don't have any sort of like. I understand the loss because someone lost their loved one or whatever, but she gave her life away because she was fucking stupid.
Look how many people died in the civil rights movement.
Look at it.
Look how many people died in the civil rights movement. They took their stance.
I think that movement or that stance where that young lady passed was a misinterpretation of a privilege.
Yeah, that was real white privilege shit.
Real talk, I don't still be alive today. But she got so wrapped up and warped into the misinformation that was out there.
January 6th was the realest white privilege shit I ever seen in my life.
Me, Armel,
you want to know the funny thing is, there's and I think that there's nuances to that too, because there were some people who just got caught up in the fact that we are supposed to be a republic, and if the government is doing something they're not supposed to and they're being tyrannical, we're not supposed to let them. Some people got caught up in the show. Was she a veteran?
Yeah.
Yep.
She was a vet. So I can't really speak to what her understanding was and how she felt. She may have truly thought, yo, I'm a patriot trying to come here. These motherfuckers trying to fuck up my country. But the fact of the matter is, when that brother stuck that pistol up in the air and was like, don't come through this window, and she kept going, she gave her life away. Because she should have been like, what happened
to that one brother who was out there standing dolo in the Congress? What was he was out there dolo by himself?
The one who led them away from Vice President Pence? Yeah. That officer? They don't talk about him much, but that's what he did. That's why I'm like, those situations there, those people to me, they're hypocrites because those are the same people that are be like, oh, we gotta back the blue, Well, the blue is telling your ass to get the fuck out of here, and you trying to run over them.
That's right.
That's why there's cognitive dissonance. There's things going on in people's minds that they don't know how to deal with, and that's why
they back the blue against everybody else but themselves. Like I said, it's white privilege, bro.
It ends up getting her killed. Now I can't say that I'm happy that she lost her life because I'm not. You don't want nobody to lose their life that way.
That's right.
I can't look at that officer. I ain't even gonna call you a brother, but I can't even look at that officer and say, "Hey, he was wrong." When I say stop, don't come through here, and you got 200 people behind you about to come in here, and y'all been screaming all day. Y'all got nooses outside. You're gonna hang this shit and do that. You decided you're gonna still keep coming. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take my 18, 19 rounds or whatever I got, and somebody gonna catch one. And you see, he shot one time.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't because he was just trying. I'm gonna shoot everything and I'm gonna be crazy. I gave you an order. I told you to stop crazy motherfuckers behind you, and I gotta stop you from coming in here because it's my job and I'm in charge.
Conservatives like back the blue against everybody else. But when the blue say something about or do something against my interest, fuck the blue. All this damn brace shit is the same shit that it's inequality. The same shit they've been doing to black people forever and a day. They doing to everybody now, and everybody mad.
And that's the thing, right? See, we've been seeing, and this is one thing that I always say: us as a people, been screaming this shit for hundreds of years. Yo, they fucking with us. They doing us dirty. You know, look at how they doing us, and nobody wanted to listen until they started doing it to them.
Right.
All of a sudden, we've been mad for years. A lot of us sit back and look like we told y'all, motherfuckers, y'all just ain't listen.
They don't give a fuck about
America. Because what we all have, and all this sometimes too, is that it's not black against white, against Latino, whatever. It is the aristocracy, the powers that be against everybody.
That's right.
You don't have
But
a
you know
certain.
what? America is different like that.
They're gonna get all of it. We're pit against each other so that we never look at the real problem. We just look at each other and we fight against each other. They've been doing that shit as long as they can. And if we like, yo, it's them against us, then they'll have a problem because there's always more of us than there are of them. But for some reason, they got us all tricked. They got us in the trick bag, man.
Hey, let me ask y'all one question. What the hell Big Zo listening to?
Hey, he listen to that commercial. I'm going on.
Listen to some jazz or something.
There you go.
He ain't said shit since he be on here. But he
He said Big Zo the Feds.
Hey,
that's it, baby.
At the end of the day, like I said, man, I think I said this a few weeks ago. At the end of the day, even though we are proud Americans, we are some crybaby ass privileged people.
That's a true statement. Us as Americans, we are spoiled.
I ain't crying. I'm just arguing.
You cry all the damn time.
I'm arguing.
But it's true. There is a certain level of, and I'm gonna say for everybody, of privilege. Because there's a guy who's going to get up tomorrow morning, and when he leaves his house, he got to worry about somebody coming and killing his whole entire family, somebody cutting off his head, going to send his kids to school. They may come in and kidnap everybody in the school. Or to this shit that we have never had to deal with here. Now, we deal with our own shit too, but we have sort of a cushy existence in this big, bad world. Whether you believe it or not, even if I'm a homeless guy, I'm homeless living on the street. Somebody somewhere I can get me something to eat. I can go get me some shelter somewhere. I can find something. I'm going to the lowest of what we would consider the lowest of society. So even in our society, we are spoiled. Americans are spoiled. I'd be a liar to say I wasn't. I'm gonna get off this live and I'm gonna go have me a big ass bowl of taco or whatever. There's some dude somewhere who ain't ate in 3 days. So I mean, it's all about perspective and how we look and how we view things. But as Americans, we
say he's spoiled.
You see that, Total Glock Boy? I'll drop the link. You can argue if you want to, but even you saying that is kind of privileged.
Right. I want all my free. I mean, that's the thing.
Hey, you the blackest of the black. You blue. He's
But
ready for the
yo, for real, I want to
Nah,
equality.
we are spoiled. We are spoiled in America.
If you're gonna set a standard, set the standard for everybody to follow. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. That's
You
right.
ain't
It's
know
not for
something?
people.
He said we blessed.
It's not who got the
We are
bag.
blessed in this country.
Who got
We're
this?
blessed in this country. We are
Everybody.
blessed.
You know
But
what
you
I
can be blessed and spoiled at the same time. That's a fact. We are blessed, but we can be spoiled at the same exact time.
Facts, because a lot of Americans
example
have not
example of
seen the worst of the
inequality.
worst,
Right?
yo.
An example of inequality is the criminal justice system itself. That
True.
shit is a bad game. Because if you don't got the money to get the lawyer to do the damn thing, you stuck with the lawyer, but that lawyer may not be of the caliber that you need to get out of the situation. This shit is totally inequitable.
That's true, but they can still put you to the ring. And I just use Bill Cosby as an example. Bill Cosby had all the money in the world. He still got fucked. Even though he's home now, he still got screwed because they let him know who he actually was. You just a brown dude with a lot of money, but you still not part of the tribe that can do whatever they want. You see, in America, all this stuff is nuanced. Because I hear people say, if you got money, you can get out of whatever. That's true. But there are guys who have plenty of money and did not get out of shit.
Bill Cosby was too black to have enough money to get away from that shit. Because those white dudes do that same shit he been doing for years and been getting away.
You know what?
There's the other guys who
Rich brothers are always gonna pay for OJ, like it or not.
Yeah, he's the luckiest man ever, and then he was stupid enough to turn around and get himself locked up for some more time because he was dumb.
Rich brothers will always pay for OJ, man. I had a professor tell me that shit back in the days when OJ got off, yo.
Hey, Siege.
Real, man, I know it's late or whatever, man, but that shit, yo. Yeah, my man Big Fish helped me out a lot because I ain't know how that phone fucking worked.
What, Form 1?
Yeah.
I told you that I watched one YouTube video and was able to do it easy.
But that shit, I don't take nothing from YouTube, bro.
No, it was.
Are you on YouTube, but don't take nothing from YouTube? What the fuck?
That's why I'm on YouTube. That's why I'm on YouTube. I'm saying, like, you gotta take YouTube, but you know how they say don't believe nothing you
take it for a grain of salt.
But some of it is true. Some of it is true, but it's not the complete thing, man. So sometimes you got to tap into people who did some things or whatever, experience, you know, utilize your assets. And we're in a community, and we got a lot of people with FFLs and Form 1s.
I read the instructions.
Yeah. But I read this.
That's all you got to do.
I still checked on because I want to make sure I was like, yeah. You know, but, you know, YouTube is probably about 5%. You know, and then, you know, 15.
This guy got a whole channel that teaches people how to do shit.
How to do right.
But you got to do your own due diligence, bro. And I'll be the first one to tell you, you got to do your own due diligence.
Shit, I done fixed my car with YouTube.
A motherfucker who don't do nothing gets
that right.
I done that.
Person who don't do nothing gets nothing. You see what I'm saying? And that's just physics. That's nature.
Mel just confessed he's on YouTube to spread lies.
I spread the truth that I know, you know what I mean? But I don't know every fucking thing. I can only tell you what I know. I don't know every fucking thing.
So,
you know I know certain things by yourself don't work. That shit is fact.
What'd you say, Erica?
Things by yourself.
So what I'm saying is, I'm still confused with this brace. Are you covered or you're not with if you pay the 25, 30?
Yeah, if you're with the
when
GOA
I read
or the
it,
FPC.
it seemed like you're covered if you're part of the GOA and live in Texas.
Yeah, because the last lawsuit supposedly what they said covers the entire state of Texas.
Right.
That's what's being said now. That's what's being said now. It covers the entire state of Texas because they're a plaintiff in the suit. That's what they said. But I mean, supposedly, according to the law, according to if I decide I want to trust certain people and I have certain figures that I trust that are lawyers that have do work that are really starting to say that you are. But still, like we were saying, you can still get arrested because those things happen in front of the judge. not in front of the police.
So what happens to all
We're gonna
the
take you to
people?
jail, and you gotta deal with it. You're gonna have to deal with it and fight in front of the, and that can cost you time, it costs you money, all of that. So it's up to what you're willing to put up with. If you're willing to go along with it, then hey, that's fine. But if you don't want to get, it's a possibility you can get jammed up. It's a possibility nothing will ever happen. I've been to range many times, many ranges, and I can never remember running into no ATF people.
Me either.
I don't even know what they look like.
I've been on many ranges.
They look like Big Zoe.
Well, now if you see the guys that are coming to people's houses and showing different videos and trying to get like force reset triggers and stuff, these cats show
that shit
sneakers. They showing up in t-shirts and shorts and sneakers. They ain't got on.
That should be
looking
fake.
look like regular dude.
Fake as hell. That shit fake as hell.
What?
Those videos they be showing.
All of them. All of them are not fake.
Yo, that shit fake.
How do you know?
All right, I don't know. I don't know. How you know, Amel? I mean, I would say that
I might have a gift, right? I ain't no clairvoyant, man. That right?
Some sources that I trust, they say that it's a real video. It's a real video. There's some stuff that you can look and think is bullshit, but there's stuff that have happened. There are people that they are going to get things from. I heard one of the guys that I do trust. There was an account on Gunbroker that was actually the ATF. He was talking about it. They were bagging people. They were catching people that way. They come to get you. That you buy something and they want to come take it from you. It was, and that doesn't surprise me. Government been doing stings and shit for years.
Yeah, I got looped up like that.
Instagram, people trying to hit you up on Instagram, DMing you, talking about they selling this and selling that. They selling these guns. And y'all don't get none of that. I laugh at them. I'm like, yo, I laugh at them and then I block them.
Yeah, I get that all the time. I got to try. I told you on that conspiracy shit.
Yeah,
or whatever. They got me. You know, I can go to court and all that shit.
Regular people. I believe that's the government. That's what the government does. The government believing in trapping your ass. That's what they do. That's why you can't trust. You can't trust them because they'll change their mind in a minute. That's why, be it a tax stamp or be it an exemption, if they decide that your tax stamp ain't worth shit, your tax stamp ain't worth shit no more.
That's right.
What if they got up and decided, hey, $200 isn't enough? We're gonna backdate this 20 years. Each tax stamp costs $5,000, and if you don't see the difference,
I got a question.
You take that shit away, and then now none of your stuff is legal. Then what you gonna do? And you know they can do that if they wanted to. You know that, right?
If you registered, should you be worried about it?
I mean,
I would say no.
I hope not.
I would think not.
Wait. If you registered, should you be worried about what?
Anything.
Should you be worried? All right. Let me say this to you, Armel. Because you exist, you should be worried. People get arrested for shit that they didn't do all the time.
Yep. Yo, that happens to me whether I'm registered or not, bro. I live with that. That's not something I worry about. That's something I live with.
Yeah. So then you have to ask that question in your skin, take that stand or understand that stance. You know, from there, you know, but if you did the right thing and you'll be fine, you good. And fuck these ATFs ain't, in my opinion.
That agency ain't big enough to be everywhere at all times. It is impossible.
When the last time you see them get the guy for the Lucy's, man? For the tobacco, for the Lucy's.
Yeah,
man, when I did smoke, you know how many Lucy's I used to get?
I was never worried about it.
Roll up, but they never worried.
Motherfuckers make billions off of Lucy's and bootleg cigarettes out of China, yo. And where the ATF at?
The agency is not big enough to do what it is. They're not big enough to do that.
I ain't never seen them knock on Popo door.
It's actually cheaper to drive them in from Canada. I'm just saying, off the Indian.
And let me, Armel, what we were talking about earlier with that state compliance. Is your state one of those states?
I don't understand what it is, like state compliance.
It's the county, Billy. They can pass a state. They can pass a state law. Now the state can pass a law. I think they may have one in some state. Did pass a law where they won't enforce anything that's considered unconstitutional. I'm not sure if it's Montana. It's one of the
is pretty private, and I go to like XCal, and I go to like private rent. Nobody don't even give a shit for real.
So wait, hold on, Zach. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
So Armel, so you're saying you go to a gun range and nobody cares. So I need to understand, why did you get the tax stamp? If you feel
Because I don't feel like against the grain, for one. You know what I mean? Two, I'm trying to build up my YouTube thing. If I'm gonna be on YouTube out and open, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you on the up and up.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Well, I'll tell you.
Being cautious.
I'll tell you who's on the up and up.
Yeah. They told me I wasn't pretty enough to be on them other shows, so I came over here with the ugly people.
There you go. Damn. Barely made it on this one.
Barely made it on this one. How y'all doing?
What's up, fam?
Just checking in, man. Working like a dog. Oh my god.
How you get rich? That's how you get
Man,
rich.
I don't know about rich, but look, them light switches still working, so I'm cool.
Yeah, man.
I woke up and hit the light switch. I said they still working. I'm happy.
We good. Hey,
how y'all doing?
10 days, bro. 10 days.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we on the countdown, man. I gave a personal phone call to OG. Let them know whoop the whoop, 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 whoop. You know what I'm saying? We on the way. That's the Atlanta talk for everybody in the chat.
We good to go, man. It's gonna be fun, man. Hey, do me a favor. Switch that color this year. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that baptized.
No, but you know what? I got baby blue soft. It's the same shirt. It's just baby blue.
You sure? Because between you and Rodney, I'm gonna make a quilt out of y'all goddamn shirts.
Yo, son.
Rodney just sat up.
Yo.
Hey, I told you my bone crusher story, right? About my niece when she was in the audience, and Bone Crusher was known for taking off his shirts. So she said he took his shirt off and threw it in the crowd. She said when it fell down like a parachute.
Terrible.
Billy, I'm bringing you a special blue velvet shirt.
Hey, if y'all can get me in velvet, y'all win.
Hey,
Fred, I hit you up on IG. I gotta get the size. If you know what, we'll do it.
No, you don't. You don't need the size, bro. You don't need
hey, Rodney, don't give me nothing nice like that. It be having cigarette burns on it and shit.
I'm trying to tell you, I'm smelling like weed.
You better bring me a lint roll with that motherfucker.
Everything possible can happen. He got Kool-Aid stains all on the side.
All right, a little spaghetti on the sleeve.
I'm trying to tell you. It's gonna have a crease in it though. Stay flow.
I ain't that old.
Fred's too young. Fred don't remember back in the day, man. We used to wear velvet shirts to school. Corduroys with a velvet shirt.
If I see you in a corduroy shirt, that's
that old.
You say corduroy?
Pants, corduroy pants with a velvet shirt.
Oh yeah, that was for my time, huh? That was a little bit before me.
And everybody knew you were coming down the hallway.
I came up with the rayon shirts. Y'all know when rayon was popping. And cross colors.
Nah, Billy Santos needs a fresh crease blue velvet.
Mm-hmm.
Walking down the hall,
yeah, you can stand your jeans up by themselves without even being in them. Oh yeah.
Y'all sound like y'all used to iron your money.
Man, I swear.
That's right. How many people remember who wore parachute pants to school?
Who?
Oh shit!
Hammer time.
Oh man.
What about penny loafers though? You put a quarter in that mug.
Now you flexing.
Nobody on the panel agreed with him, boy. You got to. My dad was okay. He might have been like, yeah, but.
See, everything was all cool until I came disrupted again. I'm sorry.
What day you coming in?
So I know for sure Saturday. Brother told me the big meet and greet Friday. I'm pushing to try to be off, but as you can see, they won't let us go. We have this writer strike looming in production, and everybody's just trying to hold on to every single hour they can. So I'm trying to get out Friday, but it's up in the air. I'm trying. If I be there, just be surprised. Just act surprised. Be like, oh, you made it.
Right. That's what we're doing.
I knew it. I knew you was gonna be here.
Right. But I'm definitely in there Saturday for sure. I already reached out to Barbara. My nephew want to come, so I got to reach out to one of y'all for the list so I can send some money. I got to figure that part out too.
All right, well, hit us tomorrow morning.
Yeah, hit us up in the morning, Brent.
Okay, that'll work. On the outside of that, everybody good. I got some new toys in, but I ain't have time to create no content. I just been playing with them.
Fred,
Yeah, well, yeah.
let me give you my cash app. You just send me some.
Want me to send you some on Cash App?
Yeah, I'll send you.
I got you. Go ahead and post it. Send it to me on IG. I got you.
Man. Oh, look, Monique. Damn, Monique can't iron her money no more because she got that European money.
Oh man, it's gonna stick to the iron.
Yeah, they're gonna.
It's gonna stick to the iron. All my sister stripper friends used to come over there and they had baby oil on it, so we used to have to wash it, put it in the sink, wash it, and then take it out and iron the money. So yeah, I done been through that too.
You can just put in baby powder and just run it through the dryer and it will just clean it right off. I'm just
Oh wow,
Rodney. I'm so.
I'm mad. That's why I'm like, hey,
The whole downstairs smelling like
I'm like, you got a rim. Me better than the strippers, man. Where you get that one from?
No. One of my sisters used to own a stripper club and a swingers club. One of my
Can you hear me? I'm still here. I'm back. Okay, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, friend, that's a different process. That's how you get the cocaine off the money.
No, hey, look, that's what I told Rodney. I said he got a remedy. He got a remedy better than the strippers, man. Where you get that one from?
Listen, my big sister used to own a strippers club and a swingers club.
Okay.
You just shake the powder on the bread, throw it in the dryer, 15 to 20 minutes, it gets everything right off. You just got to clean the lint tray out and
Why did it look like you was like making a line, man?
Don't worry about that.
Let me call my little homegirl real quick and tell her bring me about 300 ones. Let me see something.
Put the powder on the good talcum powder, the Johnson & Johnson.
It got to be Johnson.
Throw it in the dryer, and it'll pull it right off, bro.
No blue bottle shit.
Somebody said Rodney been out there.
Listen, man.
Listen, man, easy, baby.
Canada didn't have any more singles. I thought they didn't have any more singles in Canada. I thought they had these little things called loonies. So is that how they play strippers in Canada?
How all y'all motherfuckers know how to clean money? What the fuck?
I just want to know how plastic money get wrinkly.
Really, the only one who protection. He thought he the only one to do all the stickers.
And you know what? Another thing, back in the days before FedEx bought Kinko's, it was the same paper money you could have got at Kinko's to make US money. But
wow.
FedEx bought the company and effed it up for everybody. I'm just saying.
Oh man, he blew the lick. Oh my god.
I'm saying back in the days.
Yeah.
Y'all need fucking help filling out a form fucking one, but y'all know how to clean fucking drugs.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Real talk, man. Just Google high schools using Kinko's paper to make money. It was in the mid 90s to late 90s, man. Trust me.
Yeah, that should get you killed in the trap now.
Rodney, back in the 90s, did you have a long fingernail?
No, sir. I would not. Man, I was afraid of heart. Listen, I had uncles who moved that stuff, and I was always afraid of like heart attacks. I'm a fat boy. You know what I mean?
Real deal. You sure you're not DB Cooper?
They never found him.
They did say it was a black white man, so look, you fall right in that description.
That's right. I've been around.
All right, man. I just wanted to pop in and give y'all a big salute, man. We on the countdown. I know y'all ain't seen me. Hey, Erica. But I just want to pop in and just tell everybody, hey, man, and we gonna get there. What's up? What's up?
Bring some new music with you, son, because I haven't listened to nothing from ATL in a minute. Some new artists.
I got you.
I bet.
All right.
Tell the Winston kids we said hi.
Yeah. We shall. I will.
True that.
All right, friend. Be safe.
Too funny.
That's a legitimate question for anybody from Canada, because I thought they got rid of the singles like a little while ago. So they had these little coins when I was there called loonies. They're worth $1. So when you in a strip club, you got like a pocket full of loonies, just shake them up and flip them up to the strippers. Is that how that works?
Come here, baby. I want to give you a loony.
Now you hit her in the head with it.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of bruises going on.
You ain't lying.
Yo, you say that right, and this is no joke. My man came home in 2007. He was up north in the loony bin. He lost his mind. He came home. He was clutching a bag. So we drove all the way back here to South Florida. We went to a strip club called the Mint in Miami Gardens. My man, I'm Little Rodney. My man, Big Rodney, let us in the club. Boom, no joke. Out of nowhere, my man comes running out. He was like, yo, son, you got to go with your man in the back. My man lost his mind. He just thought money was money. So he was chucking pennies and nickels and dimes at the strippers. This is no joke. This is Miami.
Oh, God.
The stripper couldn't hear. She had an earpiece. It was one of the worst and weirdest situations in my fucking life. I'm not even gonna front.
Yeah.
My wife still laughs at
in jail that long, man.
What I'm saying?
She couldn't
dance in jail that long because he would have gave her motherfucking stamps.
Son, he was
motherfucking come from jail paying for shit with stamps and shit. Like
no, he was home for like maybe a month and he drove. Armel, it was the craziest thing, B. No joke. I can give you his IG.
Hey,
I'll ping you his
Rodney.
IG. You'll see some
Rodney.
shit.
Rodney, I just want to let you know that Armel don't believe shit.
Yo, son,
not a fucking thing.
I will pull. I will ping Armel my man's page.
Yo, Armel be like, babies don't come out of there.
That shit don't open that wide. That shit don't open that wide.
Son, my man was doing that dumb shit. I was like, yo, what is going on? Throwing coins on stage.
Yo, my man used to be a CEO, right? My man used to come in. They used to sell him stamps. Give him stamps. He take the stamps to the motherfucking post office. Then cash the stamps in. Motherfucking bought a car off of fucking stamps, yo.
Hey, y'all both got some hell of stories, man.
You ain't lying.
Books of stamps, yo. Books of fucking postage stamps. Them shit's got value, yo.
Yo, I'm trying to find this page right now. This dude is...
Yo, how much is a postage stamp anyway?
You don't have.
It's 55 cents.
Oh man,
so 55 cents in a book.
That's $11.
Okay.
Hey, Skilly, you awake?
Yeah.
All right, just making sure. Hey,
Skilly at work.
Anybody see Skilly live yesterday? I mean, yesterday morning.
Yeah, he's at work.
Hey, Skilly.
At the pool.
After you got out, listen, when you got out of your chair and your son sat there, it was another little kid that came in and told everybody that it was stupid. Who was that?
Oh, shit.
Hold on, let me see. I ain't know that. Damn.
As soon as you got up, your son sat down, had the water gun, and then another little boy came up on his side. He said, "Y'all stupid." You didn't see that, Skilly?
No, I ain't see that. I went to
Skilly don't watch his own live.
A badass nephew or something.
It probably was
about 7. He was about 7 years old.
Yeah, my nephew.
You said I saw him.
Yep. See, Jana? Yep.
He told everybody. It was them.
His nephew.
The one he said is bad. So yeah, your nephew, the one that you said is bad, that's the one. As soon as you walked away, he came up to the camera, was like, "Y'all stupid," and laughed like this.
Really, I told him not to do that thing.
Oh, it's all fun.
I just want you to know when you come back. I did say, hey, that's not nice to do that to Skilly. I want you to know I said it, Skilly.
Yeah, on a cruise.
Yeah, I remember when that actually happened on the Stern Show. That's what made it funny to me. I know exactly who that person is. I'm like
that was what's the kid's name? The retarded kid.
Beetlejuice.
Beetle.
He's not retarded. He's not retarded. He got.
How you saying the man's head's about that big?
He's not retarded, man. He's not retarded.
Oh shit! I also thought son's retarded.
Beetlejuice got paid off of doing that.
Yeah, he rich.
Let's start on the Stern Show.
Oh,
I'm in the water.
She said our plastic bills will stick to a sticky, sweaty stripper.
True. You might smack that shit on it and stay right there.
Yo, Skilly, what day you coming down to South Florida, son?
We'll be leaving. Let me think. Sunday morning. We'll be down.
That's what I asked you. I said, what time you getting to South Florida?
I don't know, motherfucker. My wife booked the tickets. I don't know. I asked.
Come on, son. We gotta sneak off, dude.
You know damn well Skilly don't got no say in the house.
I know. I can't take him to Rolex or nothing like that. Skilly may miss the boat ride.
I go to work, and I'm a happy man.
You and you told.
Where's the boat gonna be?
Yeah, where the boat gonna be?
We don't know.
On the water. I'm going on the water.
Going on the water.
That's your first cruise, Skilly?
Yeah, that's my first. Yeah.
It ain't gonna be your last one. You're gonna be going like you're gonna get hooked.
Yo, Skilly, all I'm saying. Wait.
I don't boats. I get real motion sickness. So
Nah, that shit boats don't rock like that.
No, that's a lie. Because on a cruise, they just had that thing where it started flooding or whatever, and most of them people had motion sickness. Oh, you the guys are lying.
Why are you telling Skilly
First
this?
things first, how do you know?
You better get lots of Dramamine, Skilly.
Yo, you don't get motion sickness in the car. You cannot get motion sickness on
Skilly, let me mute your microphone so you can't hear Erica. That was a joke. Listen,
Yo, Skilly, the minute you touch the boat, just tell the bartender you need some bitters. Bitters will just level you off, son.
Nah, I don't think he gonna need it, man.
You don't think he need bitters? If he gets sick, he need bitters.
Yo, your ancestors came across on a slave ship for 2 months.
Oh my, put him in timeout. No, put him in timeout. I can't do it no more. We got 10 minutes left. I'm not doing it.
Yo, that's what I'm telling Skilly. If you touch down Saturday or Friday night, son, hit me up. Son, you're not gonna need no bitters. You may not remember Saturday.
Definitely leaving Sunday morning.
But yo, son, just get here Friday night. You'll get on the boat Sunday. You're good. You don't need Saturday. I got midget strippers, B.
Like you trying to get me killed. I ain't trying to
No, you don't know the last time Skilly been to a strip club. It was before me.
Miami's a different animal, man.
You ain't lying.
Now my wife has been in Miami. I ain't.
No. Okay, you come on, Skilly, man. You may come back home with some gold teeth.
He already eats sugar on grits.
Nah, but you're gonna enjoy it. You're gonna enjoy the cruise, B. You're gonna enjoy it. You're gonna enjoy it.
I think you're gonna.
Just remember, don't have too much fun because you sign for everything, and then when it ends, you got to pay.
Somebody say strippers. Hold on. Somebody say strippers. Y'all know I pop up out of nowhere when y'all say strippers.
Brent, I was trying to tell him if he gets down here Friday night, he's not gonna remember all of Saturday because we're gonna run him to Rolex. We're gonna take him to we're gonna run him to the city. We're gonna take him to the Gentleman's Club in Pembroke Pines.
Mm-hmm.
He'll be all over.
All of those are strip clubs, right?
All over South Florida.
Okay, yeah. Let me get with my folks. We definitely gonna have to watch out some of the ones. I'm on the way with them.
I'll make sure he gets on the boat by 11 a.m. when the boat is leaving.
Yo, Skilly might get thrown overboard. He fuck around in the strip club.
Hey, man, I'm the strip club king, man. Y'all, hey, man. Hey, Billy, y'all got strip club down there?
Tallahassee.
Maybe.
I said stripper 3 times. Friend popped up. That's funny. Isn't he like the Candy Man?
Right. I told you I bring the trouble. You say in Tallahassee?
Probably Tallahassee. I don't know. We ain't
They're
been.
like
How far look, I'm weighing out my risk management assessment.
About a half hour.
About a half hour.
It's 34 minutes
I
away from
ain't
the
got.
hotel.
I know how to get you to the strip club. All I gotta do is just tell Erica.
It's 34 minutes from the hotel.
34 minutes. Hey,
34
Rodney.
minutes from the
Hey,
hotel.
I know a little person stripper at Rolex. Her name's Sweet and Low.
He said little person, boy, they got you. Oh my God, we gotta be internet safe around this little person.
How do you sit his little chair and his little legs be going?
God. Yeah, I'm finna get off or y'all get canceled. Peace.
Man.
Not bringing my wife with me. Can't get in that kind of trouble.
Shit. Hey, y'all.
Mirror said go to ATL. Mirror, he lives in ATL.
Right.
Right. He can't get in trouble up there.
Yeah, Nola, you right. That's what motherfuckers that be out there spending in the strip club. You might as well be able to get a damn nice gun instead. See, that's my
yeah.
Going to a strip club and throwing money at some woman is mom was just taking set her on fire.
Listen, I'm just trying to drop Skilly off. That's all I'm trying to do. If anything, I'm out.
He wasn't going there. He just dropped him off.
Don't drop me off in your city and then leave me. Hold on.
I would never do that, B. Skilly, I would never do you like that, brother. I would sit back and just chill.
All right, you ain't no good. You ain't a good host, bro.
Me and my brothers would take you out, family. You good. You good.
He's good until you get home, bro.
You ain't going to nobody's strip club.
No, he ain't going.
Right, like he an Uber.
He not trying to fuck up and have that boat leave and his ass hung over sitting in
or
the
have his ass overboard.
What did I
got that right?
I would never do Skilly like that, man. I would never do the brother like that.
You talking about y'all ain't make it to the boat, boy?
No, you make it to the boat. I would never do you like that, brother.
Oh yeah. 5 minutes
Shit, I got a
later,
wife
he'll have
too,
a
brother.
black eye.
Yo, go to the strip club and get all sunshine on him. Baby, I ain't coming home.
Sitting there tripping, talking about you got this guy coming out of town, and you drop him off a strip club. He misses his ride. Oh hell no!
Skilly be like, you take Skilly to a strip club. He be like, Jamal, put your mom on the phone.
Right.
I ain't coming home.
Look. Skilly be sitting on the bench. That boat leave, and Ronnie say, "Where they supposed to go?" He said, "To the Bahamas." Yeah, I got a cousin with a plane. Come on, let's go.
And I do.
I'm gonna get you too. I know it.
Basically, he gonna take me to the Bahamas. Nigga, no, you got a project now.
Man.
I would never put a brother in a jam. Never.
Well, I see you in October, Rodney.
Yo, Billy, y'all coming?
We ain't going nowhere.
We going
She
in
talking
October.
shit. Just don't even believe her. She talking shit.
happened in
We supposed to go to New York. But nothing. Not a fucking thing. We supposed to go to New York in October, ain't we?
No, we're not going. We're going to New York in November.
October, November, same thing. Rodney, don't listen. Don't listen.
All right, because my sister already, I told my sister, like, yo, people want to come down. And they were like, all right, we're going to get another truck. And y'all got to let me know when we get there in 2 weeks. So just let me know.
Man.
Miami's right there.
That shit is 12 hours away from us.
No,
He says right there.
But
8
it's
hours.
about 9 hours, though.
8 hours.
Eight. That's close enough.
that's an easy ride. That's not a far drive. 8 hours is not a lot.
Big Zoe, 8 hours from us.
That's right.
I'll do this. I'll let you talk to my sister.
Oh, don't let me forget to tell you somebody got you call you or you call her.
Ooh,
Somebody.
I'd be scared to talk to your people.
Damn. Hey, Rodney, you got your sneakers?
Son, I'm not heavy in the kicks no more. I'm just going to buy some pair of old school Pumas and I'm good.
Thank you. I hear that.
What you rocking? What do you do?
Besides,
Pumas.
I'm doing some Pumas, no joke. I'm doing the rock some Pumas.
You're doing some
besides Pumas.
Armel, what say you?
Gang.
Huh?
The Puma gang.
You what? You gonna wear some Rouge?
Nah, I ain't wearing.
I don't know. I'm
Zach?
thinking some Pumas or some Reeboks.
Yeah, I'm gonna have on some forces.
I was gonna do some black blue Jordans.
Put Skilly in
But you're not
timeout.
there.
Skilly, you gonna be on the water. You ain't gonna be. I mean,
Real deal.
What?
I'm wearing some Lotto so I could change colors on y'all ass.
Oh shit.
You gonna have the mustard? You gonna start with the mustards?
Yeah, get Lottos.
Where you finding lottos at today?
Burlington be having them shits or online.
I remember them joints being in the Bins and Alexanders at the Green Acres Mall.
you remember Alexander's, Rodney?
Come on, son.
Man, my mom was right there for hours, man. I hated that.
We lived in the bins.
I hated that store,
My
man.
parents lived in the bins, man.
You're not the only one. I hated that store. I hated Alexander.
Sitting there digging through bins. Oh, I found you a good pair. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Jesus.
Yo, anybody in the chat that feels like Sig is their favorite gun, put a yes in the chat if you can. So
Yes.
I'm going for real. Sig is your thing?
Yeah. Anything except the P320.
Damn. That's my favorite Sig right there.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh.
I wouldn't own one of those.
Really?
I like my Legion P320s.
He got
Not even a Legion, Big Zo? You wouldn't order
I like the Legions.
No.
See, man, what? So the Spectre comp, that's like the dopest thing.
That's a 320.
That's a 320.
Yeah. It's just me. I wouldn't own one. I don't know if all the whole hype about the guns going off prematurely and all the other shit. I don't know how real that is.
But
all right?
hasn't that ended already?
No, it's over 100 people have talked about that, and they filed class action lawsuits and everything else against that.
They paid it.
Supposedly there's a new batch.
But the guns going off, is it a certain color of people? Are their guns racist?
No, it's a lot of them were law enforcement too.
Yeah, but because people been saying, I've been seeing some people basically saying that a lot of them guys were stupid and shot themselves.
Yeah, but see, there was one where it was on the police officer's camera, and he had a body camera on, and all he was doing was getting out the car, and the gun shot him in the leg.
Yeah, it's on YouTube. It went off.
Yeah,
the one you're talking about.
This is a race joke.
Somebody
he didn't even touch it.
Somebody did a slow mo of that.
This is a racist question.
Look like he shot himself. I know what you're talking about, Big Zo.
Anybody black who has been abducted by aliens?
What?
Wait,
what?
I never told you about aliens, son.
I say aliens. It's a white people thing. White privilege. White privilege.
A male high.
Anybody black who been abducted by aliens?
He high.
Mel, now you say that Caribbean people talk about mermaids and shit like that.
Yeah, I'm talking about aliens though.
Okay. I know Caribbean fishermen always talk about they see mermaids.
The fact that you're talking about aliens makes it so much better than mermaids. Oh,
yeah. I mean,
Armel, that's a white privilege thing. Only white people get abducted.
I know, man. I never heard no black person ever get abducted by a fucking UFO.
I want to know where the hell did you come up with this? You just thinking about people getting abducted by aliens?
I know why Armel asked this question, because Armel apparently had the money in the dryer machine and it hooked up in the air a little bit. Shit got to the a little bit. That's the only fucking way that Armel sit there and ask that question.
I don't even remember
cocaine came off the money through the dryer.
Cocaine.
I don't know nothing about that.
You sound like you knew something about it the way you said. I don't know nothing about that.
I don't know nothing about dryers and shit like that.
So Big Zo, you don't like that 226 X5? Man, that thing is nice, brother.
Oh yeah, I got several 226s, 229s.
But he doesn't like the 320s.
I don't like the 320s. Anything 320. Yeah, that's just me. That's just me.
I don't like the way you said that, Zo.
I mean, Because what happens is you don't know what generation you got and all this other stuff. A lot of times, if I buy something, it may be used. I don't know. There's
Big
just
Zo
too much
said-
I don't know.
Big Zo said, I got plenty of 226s. I don't like the way you said that. That was too strong for my. That was too strong for me.
Monique.
And talking.
Supposedly, Big Zo, they took this one.
Man, I'm trying to stay offline, man. Who the hell? Oh, who the hell? You see my name, Billy. You see my name?
We all see it. We all see it.
Who the hell? I wasn't looking. I was just listening. Who in the hell do black people get abducted by aliens? What the hell did they come from, bro? They were just talking about favorite guns, bro. You really dug down in Minnesota and dug up to Minnesota and pulled that one down. Then you're like, who?
I just never heard of it, right? For real, because I heard a lot.
Hold on. We were talking about strippers and favorite SIG. What part of that conversation just said, hey, fucking aliens? Let me ask them about some fucking aliens.
I was watching Ancient Aliens. I was watching.
That's your time, Billy. I'm out. Don't even want no answer. Peace out.
He's watching Indiana Jones.
It's not even a soul moment. It's a Mel moment.
Yo, RGG. Strippers are aliens.
Strippers are aliens.
Yo, but for real though, anybody else even heard of that shit?
Nah,
that's white privilege.
I have one, Mel. I can't say that I have.
Yeah, I don't know.
You never know.
What about you, real deal?
No, I never heard of any black people.
Real deal about to lie right now. No.
He's about to give a whole story.
The dude's like, I can't expose the truth.
That's right, man. The truth is out there. The truth is out there.
Oh shit!
What y'all talking on?
I was told never to mention it. I was told never to talk about it.
Crazy.
Oh, gosh.
Tell us about that probe, Armel.
Right.
Yo, it wasn't me, bro. It wasn't me. I'm like, it wasn't me.
I didn't know why there's a light at the end.
It wasn't me. I was watching this shit on alien abductions or ancient aliens and shit, and I was like, damn,
they're all white.
Yeah. That's some bullshit.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that's some bullshit. I never heard of it, yo.
It's crazy.
Cool.
I never even heard of nobody, bro.
Brace bands. Ones, form ones, midget strippers, Canadian plastic money,
cleaning money,
320s,
cleaning money,
and fucking alien abductions, man. It's been a hell of a night.
White privilege.
I hope you guys enjoyed it, and white privilege as much as I enjoyed it.
Yo, that's why I wouldn't want to be white, man.
Who else you gonna find
abducted by aliens and shit?
Billy, it could happen to you.
They might like get me halfway up and
halfway
then
up.
Me.
Wait a minute. Should we take him? Put him back down. Wait a minute.
Man. But I had a wonderful time. I hope you guys did.
Yes.
I hope that throughout any part of this whole I need to know shit, there was somebody else that got some clarity because I fucking damn sure didn't. I appreciated everybody on the panel.
I'm so confused.
Use common sense.
Everybody knows.
Common sense.
Hey, and the biggest part of the night is that we dodged the bullet when our big arm, small shirt friend came in here and didn't beat nobody up. Shout out to Roadblock. We appreciate you stopping in. Thank you for keeping your temper down.
And thanks for having clean hands.
Always. Thanks for brushing your teeth, flossing. Yeah. Love you, brother. Till then, we'll see y'all next Wednesday.
Good night, everybody.
Peace.
Bless up.
Peace be with you.
That's funny.